What did you see as the difference in this one?
I don't know. I mean, I thought, times pretty close game, kind of back and forth. We had some good possession time with the puck in the second, and the first as well. Not so much times as well. I don't know. It was honestly, it was a weird game. To be honest, I thought, especially in the third period when we were trying to push back and down goal, just couldn't really get much going. Obviously a big goal there to send it in overtime, but just a weird game, to be honest.
What do you think made it weird? I mean, Lindy was saying this morning he feels like these teams are similar. I don't know if that plays into it, but what do you think led to the weirdness?
Just a whole lot of weird stuff going on out there. I don't know, Mark. Maybe both teams kind of play a similar game, play fast, want to play with a lot of pace in the O-zone, D-zone, break out quick. So, I thought at times we had the upper hand, at times they did, and I'd say for the most part probably leaned in their favor though.
What'd you make of Murray's game? He had a couple of saves there, especially late keeping you guys in.
Yeah, a couple of really great saves, just to keep us in the game. I know it's a tough way to end the game, obviously, but he's a big reason why we were able to keep it 2-1 there at different points in the game.
William seemed to be on it tonight. What do you appreciate about how Nylander's going right now?
Yeah, he's been playing great. I mean, just moving his feet all over the ice. We're just trying to find each other all over, get open for each other, and move the puck quick and try to attack. So, like I said before, I've played with him plenty of times, so I'm pretty comfortable with him. So, it's a lot of fun when he's kind of like that.
Do you feel like you've been a little snake bit 5-on-5?
Yeah, maybe a little bit 5-on-5. I mean, I don't know. It seems like it only wants to go in when we're on the power play, but I've been getting some good chances, and I'll just keep shooting the puck and keep doing my thing.
Were you surprised Michael was able to kind of thread the needle there? A bunch of doubles in and around you there on the power play?
No, it was a nice play. I've seen him make that play before, so I was not surprised, no.
Morgan, what's making the Devils a tough out these days?
Yeah, they obviously have lots of speed, lots of skill. Playing well, they're obviously on the streak, and when you're rolling like that, you have confidence. It kind of brings your game to another gear. So, they're a good team.
What can you guys take from this one?
Yeah, I think there were some good things. I thought there was periods of time where we carried the play, and then there's other examples of us not managing the puck well that lead to scoring chances against. So I think that there's good things and bad things just like every night, and we'll have a chance here to have a couple of practice days at home and try to get going for the next game.
What'd you make of Matt Murray's playing?
Yeah, he was great. He was great the other night in Pitt, so it's nice to have him back and playing well. And when he's on his game, he's feeling good. He's a big part of our group.
What do you appreciate about how Nylander's going right now?
Yeah, he's great. I love Willie's game. He's a shooter and great skater and playmaker. So when he's playing well, he's up there with one of the better players in the league.
What were the difficulties, Morgan, in facing that group of Devils forwards and what they're able to do?
Yeah, I think their speed and skill. They're obviously not a big group up front, but when you can move how they can and make plays and create scoring opportunities off the rush, they're dangerous. So, but we knew that going in. Obviously they've been on a run, and I think most of the league is aware of how they're playing right now. So, they didn't take us by surprise by any means, but they're a good group over there.
William, what was the difference in your mind tonight?
I think we had a lot of holes one time. We just didn't get to the net. I think that was kind of one of the things, and maybe we could have gotten one on the power play, bear down a little bit there.
What makes the Devils hard to break down?
Their speed, and they play really well off of transition. So that's kind of how they got their 2 goals off of quick turnovers.
What'd you make of Matt Murray's performance?
Yeah, he made some really huge saves for us to keep us in the game and keep it 2-1. And get us that extra point.
How did you throw Vanacek off on the tying goal?
Well, I hit somebody's stick, I think.
Oh, it hit someone's
yeah, so just lucky they won it.
How are you feeling since the lines have been rejigged and you and Austin seem to have picked up some of the old chemistry?
Yeah, I think we've had a lot of chances. I think we could have maybe had a few more today with the plays that we had, but we got to keep building up that.
Do you see any similarities to how you guys play to how they play?
Yeah, I think, we're good off transition. We didn't get a lot of transition chances, I think, today, but pretty similar.
And how would you sum up this one? Obviously, the Devils coming in hot. What do you see tonight?
Yeah, I think they showed why they're on such a tear right now.
it's a great team that's playing incredibly well. They don't give you a whole lot, and they make your job tough. They're all over us, all over the ice. So it was a great game by them. I think, it was a great effort for us to come back and get 1 point there in the third, but obviously it didn't end the way we wanted.
What can you guys take from a game like this? Because obviously they're almost kind of the standard right now.
Yeah, a lot to build off of. Like I said, they're a great team, playing extremely well. So, we're happy with the point, but obviously not happy with how the game ended in overtime there. So we'll take what we can from it and move forward.
What did it feel like to actually play a home game for the first time in the regular season?
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun.
Any emotions, any sort of feelings like during the anthem or anything like that? Or
Yeah, I was just trying to take it all in. It was definitely, I had fun out there.
How satisfied are you with your game through these 2 games since you returned?
I think I'm just trying to, to keep building. That's where my focus lies, and that's what I say all the time. I'm just focused on building one day at a time, trying to get better every day.
Take us through that save on Hughes, second period. The late one where he came across the crease and hit the open net.
With the blocker
Yeah.
on? Yeah, pass out to Hamilton, I think it was. It was a righty coming down and bit of traffic in front, kind of lost it for a second, so I was a bit late getting across the net, so I just had to toss something over there and hope for the best.
Sheldon, what did you see as the difference tonight?
I thought the difference is that we beat ourselves at times and gave them free goals, and they didn't beat themselves at all, which that's how you win 11 in a row. You don't beat yourself.
You've said that a few times. There's a few games where you've kind of beaten yourself, giveaways, that sort of thing. Is that what's your level of concern with those kinds of plays? So many of them in the early part of the season.
Well, obviously, I am concerned about it. I think we have shown here lately that we can win games and we can beat really good teams. I mean, this is the best team in the NHL right now, and despite the fact that we didn't play a great hockey game, but we still get a point and we're right there. That shows what we're capable of, but we got to stop. We got to stop beating ourselves.
Do you think, in the grand scheme of things tonight aside, or slightly included, do you think you're getting the traction you want in the last 8 or 10 games or so?
I think we've had a fair bit of success, yeah.
What did you make of Matt Murray's performance?
He was strong. He keeps them at 2 through regulation. He's a big reason why we get the point.
Is that the fastest team you played, New Jersey?
They're right there for sure. Yeah, I mean Vegas has got a lot of pace to them as well, but there's a lot of fast teams, but they have the ability to skate with a lot of speed, yet still execute and make plays inside of that. But I thought we managed that quite well tonight, to be honest. I don't think it was a very fast game at all. I thought both teams defended pretty well. I don't think there was much happening on the rush for either team. So, when I watched them on video, they looked a lot faster than they did tonight. And I think that's a credit to the fact that we did defend really well tonight as a group. Like I said, the issue is all 3 goals that they score, including the overtime goal. Those are big mistakes by us, whether it's with the puck or defensively. But we didn't make too many of those here today. And the flip side of it, in addition to them being the number 1 team in the NHL on offense, they're a very, very good team defensively, and right there at the top of the league in defensive play. I think that ultimately, is a big part in the game. We just couldn't generate anything really. At 5-on-5 especially.
What goes into the decision of starting John and Mitch versus Austin and going in overtime? Was it usually a feel thing when you get to that situation, or why them tonight and Millie and Austin were your 2 goals and they were
Yeah, I mean it's a bit of a feel thing. Wanted to give John a chance. He didn't get a chance to get out on the ice in our most recent overtime. Austin and Will in particular had played a lot down the stretch at the end of the game, obviously. I thought we were doing a pretty good job there in overtime, to be honest. We lost the face-off, which just doesn't help when you don't get the puck, but I thought we defended well. They didn't, the way I remember it, they didn't even get a shot or anything like that. We get the puck back, and you give it right back to them. Can't happen.
Encouraged by the way Matt has settled in these 2 games, Sheldon.
Yeah, he looks, like I said, he looks good in both games. He's given us a chance to win. He's done his job. Big part of the reason why we get a point tonight.
What do you make of the power play tonight?
Scores a huge goal in the first period. You know, then after that, not nearly good enough. I thought, the way that they kill, it's very passive. They settle back into that diamond, forces you to make a lot of really good decisions and find lanes and make plays, and we didn't do a good job of that. I mean, everything that they, in terms of being passive and kind of settling into that diamond and taking away shooting lanes, we played into their hands in terms of forcing into covered people and just didn't have enough urgency. It kind of slows down the pace of the power play naturally, and we didn't pick up the pace the way we needed to.